Hello and welcome to today's video. I am Sarvesh Kutti, founder of Auris Wealth. We are a personal family wealth CIO. We help you to invest in multiple financial products to achieve your life's goal, whether it be retirement, child education, child marriage, new business opportunity, dream home purchase. All of these kind of goals, we help you to achieve those goals using proper goal planning and investing in the right funds for you. Okay, so in today's video we are going to discuss about why most people invest a lot of time in fund selection and why DIY investments is not the right way to generate long term wealth with actual data, with actual experience of investors that we have interacted with. Before starting this video, a humble request from me and my team that please do subscribe to our channel and watch this video till the end, because I am sure you will get a lot of value in this video. It's a short video. Okay, so I want to talk to you about something a little uncomfortable today. The most financially dangerous investor I have come across is not the uneducated one, it is the person who does not know anything about the markets. Okay, actually it's not about the person who doesn't know about the market, it is actually the highly educated professional who is genuinely intelligent and successful in their own profession. Okay, but they want to also replicate that success actively in investing. They think that the same qualities that they make them exceptional in their profession will help them to succeed in the field of investing as well. Let me explain 5 specific mistakes that these kind of DIY investors do in their long-term wealth creation, and I will warn you upfront, if you are a smart and successful professional, at least 2 to 3 of these are going to feel uncomfortably familiar with you. Mistake number 1 is overcomplicating everything. Smart people research, and they research a lot. That is what makes them good at what they do. So when they start investing, they do what they always do. They go into deep research mode. They end up with 14 mutual funds because each one seemed justified at the time of purchase. They have a spreadsheet tracking everything. They read every article. They watch every market video. And the irony is, the investor who started a simple 3 fund SIP in 2015 without overthinking it has almost certainly outperformed the person with optimized and highly researched 14 fund portfolio. Because simplicity compounds in these kind of markets and complexity creates confusion and bad decision. The best investment portfolio is not the sophisticated one, it is the simplest one that you actually stick through for years together with patience. Mistake number 2 is to confusing activity with progress. This is a huge mistake, especially for people who are used to working hard and seeing results. In most areas of life, effort correlates with outcome. You work harder, you get more things done, and obviously you achieve more. But investing is one domain where the relationship completely is opposite. Okay, there is a US research firm called as Dalbar, has been tracking more than 30 years of data of the markets, and they found consistently that the average investor significantly underperforms the funds they invest in. Okay, not because the funds are bad, but because the investor keeps on churning the portfolio, or keeps on making changes in the portfolio, like switching, redeeming, trying to time the market, or trying to put knee jerk reactions to the market. Okay, so the best performing accounts at Fidelity, the big US wealth management fund, they found that the accounts that did really well and really compounded a lot were the people who had invested some money and had forgotten or sometimes died also. But that means that long term investing actually compounds best when you have less amount of activity done in your portfolio, less churning. And for DIY investors without any kind of hand holding or proper guidance, this is almost inevitably the situation. Third mistake is trusting your own analysis over time in the market. A smart person can research a company deeply, read the annual reports, understand the business model, build a thesis, and sometimes they are completely right about the company and still lose money on the stock market. Because valuation, timing, market sentiment, global macros, none of that is in the analysis and they keep on changing with time. So the most dangerous investor is the one who is smart enough to construct a compelling argument for why their timing in the market is right. They convince themselves that they are doing it perfectly, they act on it, and the market, which does not care about arguments, just continues to do what it always does, that is, keep on changing the scenario. Okay, so I have seen brilliant people like doctors, engineers, founders of highly successful companies lose significant amount of money, not because they were wrong about the business, but because they were overconfident about the timing. So time in the market is almost the kind of the holy grail, and timing the market is always the worst decision to do. Okay, mistake number 4 is to optimize the wrong variable, which means that uh, smart people will spend hours researching direct versus regular mutual fund, expense ratio difference of just 0.5 to 0.7% per year. They build spreadsheet showing the 20-year compounding difference, and that research is not wrong. The only problem is when they are optimizing for just 0.5% per year, they are ignoring an potential alpha of 3 to 5%, which can come through proper guidance, proper advice, and avoiding the gap in behavior, right? So the return they lose every year from emotional decisions, stopping SIP in crashes, moving to cash at the wrong time, chasing last year's top performing fund, etc. You cannot out optimize 0.5% expense ratio when your behavior is costing you 4 to 5% annually because of detrimental mistakes. So we focus on small visible number and ignore the large invisible number, because the invisible one requires us to admit that our emotions affect our decisions, and smart people do not like to admit their own mistake. Mistake number 5 is waiting for certainty before acting. See, this is one of the deeply wired problems in most of the intelligent people. You want to understand something fully before you commit to it. See, markets will never give you certainty ever. Markets are always uncertain. There is always a reason to wait. There is always some kind of geopolitical problem happening, election uncertainty, valuation is high, global recession fears, etc. So every major bull market in history started when the news was absolutely terrible everywhere. Every major buying opportunity looked very terrifying when it was actually an opportunity. So the person waiting for certainty is the person who buys at the top when everything finally feels safe and obvious, and by which point the opportunity has already passed. So the entire history of markets can be summarized in one sentence, that is, opportunity and comfort rarely arrive at the same time. So what is the common thread in all these 5 mistakes? Every single one of them comes from applying the mental tools that make you successful professionally, whether it be research, analysis, effort, caution, or certainty seeking, to a domain where tools actively work against you. Investing rewards simplicity, patience, inaction, and tolerance for uncertainty. These are not the qualities that build careers, but they are qualities that build generational wealth. And that is why having someone, a proper guide and advisor who can be calm, informed, and uh, kind of act as an outside voice for you, someone who can tell you to put the phone down when you are about to make a fear based decision, is worth more than any fund selection or expense ratio optimization. If any of this felt familiar to you, then make sure that you get a second opinion on your portfolio. We at Auris Wealth do free portfolio reviews, 100% confidential, no sales pressure, and definitely no bank RM style chasing. Okay, we will tell you exactly what your portfolio is, whether it is optimized for your goals or not, and what needs to be done if it is not, and that's it. We will never bombard you with WhatsApp message, and we will never call you 10 times just to follow up with you. If you want to then work with us, again, that is a very seamless, confidential, and 100% digital process. If you don't want to work with us, it is absolutely fine. But as per our experience, 10 essentially, if 10 people come for portfolio review, 9 people work with us, and most of them also shift their existing investments to Auris Wealth. Okay, so you should also experience this. It is a absolutely free session. We do not charge you anything. It's 30 minutes on Google Meet, so there is no physical meeting. Everything is digital. No paperwork is also involved, and we will never push you any kind of products which are not right for you. In fact, even if the product is right for you, we will not push it. We will suggest it to you. If you feel it is the right thing for you, you can go ahead, or else absolutely fine. Okay, so look at it as a honest second opinion for your portfolio, just like when you have a second opinion for your health. Okay, so the link to book this free portfolio is in the description box. Book a slot whichever is suitable for you. And if you found this video useful, then do subscribe to my channel. Follow me if you are watching this on LinkedIn, and I put out this kind of content on long-term wealth generation and investment behavior on a regular basis. So thank you so much. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comment section, and share this video with somebody who can benefit out of it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Goodbye.